Hi and welcome to Sepp and Shelley's DIY, and today we've got this pile of what we call junk. It's stuff that was collected over the last few years that was lying around in the garage that we're going to turn from junk to gem. We've talked to one another and decided we're going to make 2 side tables. We're going to do this as a challenge, so you can decide which side table you like the best. Do you like Mr. Sepp's side table or mine? Okay, so what are you going to take? Oh, is that one for me? Oh, okay. And I think I'd like the ring, is that okay? I wanted that one. Oh dear, looks like I've got this one. Okay, so we've made a choice each what we've got. I've got this, I don't know what it is, piece of wood, turned wood. It comes apart, so I might take it apart, make it smaller. I've got this old cartwheel. The cartwheel's gone in the middle, that's rotted away. We've had this in the garden for a while, and I think it will make quite a nice ring. And a piece of wood to go on top, so it looks like I've got to cut a ring out of my wood somehow. And you?
This is my portrait.
Oh, that is just too easy. No, 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 no. You can't just go like that.
Good.
And what are you going to do? Oh, I know. You're going to French polish, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Sepp's going to show you how to do some French polishing. I just think that's cheating. That's too easy. Okay, we'll let him get away with it. I'm starting with my ring. It's a bit rusty, and to stop the rust coming off onto my hands, I'm going to rub some oil in. Then I'm going to burn it off with a Bunsen burner so that then it's sealed and the rust doesn't come off anymore. My iron ring is now cold enough so I can handle it, and here I've got my wood. I'm going to place it on top here. I've got to try to see where it fits. That's where it fits fine. And pencil, and I'm just going to draw around on the inside. This is the only hole I've got in the ring, so I'm just going to mark that on the back just of here so that then we can see how the wood fits in exactly. And as you can see, here's the circle, here's where I've marked so that I know where it goes. I'm now going to use an 80 sandpaper and just go around the edge a little bit. Now we're going to do the flat surface with an orbital sander. We're going to use first of all an 80 paper, then 120, and then 150 or 180. We've sanded both sides of the board now, and now we're going to place the ring on top and fit the wooden tabletop. So this was my leg or base of my table, and I says it comes apart, so I'm going to take it apart, then I think I'm going to sand it back, and then I think I'm going to put black paint on it. But let's say I'll take it apart first and then I'll decide what to do. Right, so I like that idea that you've just seen. So that is going on the top of here. It has to be glued into place. It doesn't quite screw tight, so I'm going to use a bit of Woodleim on there. And this lot, well, I think that's just going away. It's ready for the bin. I'm going to sand it back. I'm going to paint it black. I'm going to glue this on, and then I think I can screw the base, the top on the table. I've sanded everything down. I've took it all apart, sanded it, and now this is the part that's going on the bottom of the tabletop. It needs 4 holes so that we can screw it then to the tabletop. Black paint and some decent paint brushes and the lid off the paint, and then I'm going to paint everything black. And now I can hear you all screaming at the camera saying no, don't paint it black, but actually the wood's not very good. It's made of 2 or 3 different types of wood. It's not good quality wood, so makes no diff. Right, here I go, and I'm going to give 2 coats of paint. First of all, I'm just going to paint it on like this, and then afterwards I'm going to dab around all the bits to make sure it's got in all the coves and curves. Now I'm just going to leave it to dry and going to give it at least another couple of coats of paint. This is the bottom side of the tabletop, and now we're going to add a bit of silicone all around the edge of the table base.
Okay.
I've turned the tabletop over, and now I'm going to treat the wood with some teak oil. I'm going to do this twice. Let it soak in for a bit and then go back over again. And if any oil goes onto the ring, I can just go around the whole of the ring with some oil. That doesn't harm it or do anything to it. It's all okay. So, and this is Mr. Sepp and his piece of furniture. What are you doing?
No, I'm getting the dust off.
Oh, he's going to get all the dust off first. Mr. Sepp's got some French polish in his hand. Usually you apply French polish with a cloth that you form into a ball, but in this case you can't do that because of all the turned legs on the piece of furniture. So he's just got a paintbrush and he's just going to apply it with the paintbrush fairly quick, and we'll have a closer look at what he's doing. Making sure that every little bit is covered with the French polish. And here is the finished legs. All looking nice and shiny now. Mr. Sepp has got his nice yellow tabletop. He loves the colour yellow. And he's already measured the diameter of the table and knows that the legs, when they're turned over and put on the top, they have to be 17.5 centimetres away from the edge. He's just going to measure them, just check he's got 17.5. He's going to mark it with a pencil on both sides. Now he's got 2 pieces of wood. He's going to put one on each side of the legs. Also, he's put 2 screw holes already in there, but he's going to glue them onto the tabletop. He's just going to mark where they are with a pencil. And on the other side as well.
Okay.
Now he's going to take the legs off. And now he's going to glue the 2 pieces of wood to the reverse side of the tabletop. Here are the 2 pieces of wood glued on. Unfortunately, the film that I made to show you how to glue them on was that waggly that I couldn't even show it you. I don't know what went wrong, but something went wrong, and we can't repeat the process because they're stuck on. So as you can see, they're glued on with some silicone. It's quite easy to do. Silicone on, stick them on. We're now ready to assemble both of our tables, but before we do that, subscribe to our channel and press that like button. And here's Mr. Sepp's table. Nice and shiny legs. Done with French polish. And his bright yellow top. And here's mine. The black turned base.